All right, what going on? What going on? Hey, look here. You know, I hear a lot of people. First off, let me rewind it back. R.I.P. to Young Scooter once again. But here's the thing. Y'all know how women are, man, when it comes to calling these polices. When they get mad with you or you done something they don't like, especially black women. Y'all know how black women are. You know, especially these little scallywags. You know what I'm saying? When I'm messing with a black woman, specifically a scallywag, I'm not gonna lie. Now, they're fun to mess with, but when she think y'all are in a relationship or whatnot, and if she gets so ticked off with you about any little thing, she'll find a reason to either set you up, to call the police, set you up to get robbed. It's gonna be something crazy. So it's like when you dealing with these type of women, it's like you gotta go into the relationship walking on eggshells. And don't be doing nothing illegal. If you are doing something illegal, you better not let her know. See, a lot of y'all niggas problem, you talk too much. And a lot of y'all are tender dick, man. Y'all get with these women, man. Y'all just tell all y'all business. I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty of that. You know, it was women I used to mess with. And, you know, I literally, like, let these folk knew what my stash was and everything. So if I would have ever ticked these folks off so bad to the point they felt like they had to retaliate, all they had to do was call the police and let them know what my stash was. Take them right to my stash. So we really can't put all the blame on this, you know, scallywag, this has-been who could never make it really in anything. And that's probably why she looking the way she look, as you can see right here on the picture. You know, look like she just done had a rough life for like the past 5 years. Nothing but heavy liquor drinking, nothing but heavy cigarette smoking. You know, just look all beat up. But that's besides the point. Like, you really can't blame her for him getting killed or for Young Scooter getting erased, because at the end of the day, man, if you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing in the house illegal. Okay, let's just say if you do have a gun in the house, have it put up. You know what I'm saying? Or be licensed to carry it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, why y'all opening the door, man, without looking at the peephole? Y'all don't look at the curtains or the blinds or the peephole no more? So y'all just gonna open the door and say to yourself, oh shit, police, and then slam the door back? So y'all didn't have sense enough to look at the peephole or the blinds. And then you take off running. Like, once you start taking off running because you're guilty of something, it's all on you at that point, bro. Like, I can't blame nobody for all the times I have gotten locked up. Because if I hadn't been doing the shit that I was doing, I wouldn't have gave a damn who called the police. I would have stood right there till the police came, because I know I wasn't doing that wrong, see? So, yeah, it was messed up for her to call the police on Young Scooter. But at the end of the day, man, had he not been guilty or felt like he was going to get locked up because he had something illegal or he was doing something wrong to make him want to start running, he would have just stayed at the house. Matter of fact, they would have opened the door and let the police in and start having a conversation with him. You ain't doing nothing wrong. And for you to jump a fence, you ain't but 39 years old. You mean to tell me you that scared? You panicked that hard to the point you just jumped over the fence any old kind of damn way? I can see if you were like 80 years old trying to jump a fence. You 39. You still like really young. You supposed to really dove over that bitch without even really harming yourself pretty much. I mean, that's my take. It's a lot of y'all blaming that girl. Yeah, it's wrong. Like I say, she called the police. But come on, man. These are black women from the hood, man. Who haven't? If you came up in the hood, man, selling dope, dealing with pistols, who haven't had a black woman call the police on them? Whether it just be a neighbor who not liking because you got too much dope traffic coming over to your house. Well, that's me right there. I stayed having black neighbors, females in particular, calling the police on me. I had a black girl call the police on me. We went to middle school together. The girl used to like me in middle school. I rented a trap house right beside her and her husband. This was like, let me see, 2000 what? I think 13. Bro, soon as I went to the rent office and picked up the key, came back to the house, went inside the house just to look around. Just had got the house. Don't you know? She called the police on me. Thought I was breaking in the house. Instantly, first day, I haven't even put no furniture, no blinds, no curtains, or nothing in the house yet. She thought I was breaking in and called the police. The police came over there. I had to tell the police, no, I just rented this house. I had to get on the phone and call the landlord and everything to verify that shit. You know, so that's the typical black woman for you, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I would have had a gun on me, some weed and all that, that would have been my fault. I shouldn't have been damn stupid and crazy here walking around with that shit on me, knowing I'm on probation and parole. So that's my take, man. We can't just fully blame the girl for him erasing himself, because at the end of the day, I mean, if you wouldn't have been doing nothing wrong or had nothing illegal, you would have never had to run. You know what I'm saying? And jump a fence all crazy. So yeah, that's my take, man. I'ma holler at y'all.